and welcome to Brian's Got Game. I'm Brian. Today, I got a game called Vikings on Board. Vikings on Board is a 2 to 4 player worker placement game by Charles Chevallier and published by Blue Orange Games. In this game, players are trying to set sail with their clan of Vikings on board the best ships. So, let's check it out, and I'll show you how to swap parts of the ships, how to manipulate the value of the goods, and how to bet on which clan will have the most Vikings on board. Set up, place the board in the center of the table, and then give each player their set of these. On this you have, in a 3-player game, you get 3 Vikings. Otherwise you get 2 or 4. So you get, in this game, 3 of these really cool, awesome Vikings. Give one to each player. Also you have these gambling chips, gambling tokens with numbered 1 through 4. They're colored, and then they have them face down, and then they bet them. I'll show you how to do that later. Also, you have the shield where you put your 1 gambling tokens and your goods. Each player gets to set one of these. The Vikings are the same. It's just that this player is red. And then yellow. Then you place the leader token over here. Then you take the 7 stern pieces and set them off to the side. These are really, really awesome cardboard pieces that came in the box preset. They're like that. But like I said, they're already in the box made. So there are 7 of these stern pieces. 3, 4, 6, 7. Okay. Then you take the 3 market tokens and place them on the 1. You have grain, fur, and nails. So you place it here on the 1. Then take the rest of these tokens. These ones are double-sided, these ones are not. So these ones are kept hidden. You place 7 of them over here by the take 1 action, and then put 8 of them here at the take 3 put 1 action. Then place the bow pieces, the 8 bow pieces at the 8 dock areas. Then randomly place 3 boat pieces on each of the boats. These are the boat pieces. So, okay, please note that even though we only have 3 players and there's no blue, we still use the blue pieces. Parts of the boat, so like the bow and stern pieces, they also come apart, but that doesn't matter. This one has 3 shields of yellow, so this is 3 strength for yellow on whatever boat it's on. This one is 2 strength for yellow, and then 1 strength for yellow. There's also 3 for blue, 2 for blue, and so on for all of the other colors. Some of the actions will switch these, switching them to create majorities. Now, blue could win boats, even though there's no blue player, but you could potentially take out a player's big ship strength by sending it off a ship with blue. You are now ready to begin. Okay, these are the actions. So this action means if a player puts 1 there, they get to go first next time. This one means if you put that there, then you can take a piece of a boat and move it to... you can take a piece of a boat and move it to the front. That would be helpful, like here, when there's a tie for the amount. If there's a tie, 3 to 3, then the one closest to the front wins. So right now, blue would be winning, but if you use this action, then you could scoot that up to the front. Now yellow's. This action here means that you could take 1 and move it to the end of another one. So this player could take a blue and move it to the back of here to get majority of this boat. So now blue's winning. Now they have 4 shields. This action means that you can place a bet, so you can take one of your bet tokens and say, I think that green thinks that blue's going to win. This action here means you get to draw the top one, look at it, and then put it at one of boats. They place the good face up in one of the boats. This action means that you get to move one of these up one. So if you think you're going to win this, you can make that good more expensive. Well, worth more, so you can get more points. This action means you can take any color and move it to the back of one. Like that. Well, let's stick it over here. This action means that you can place a bet or move a bet. This action means that you can draw 3 from here, look at them, and then place one on a boat. And then these 2 go back to the bottom. This action means that, well, okay, I'm going to use this one. This action goes here. That means that a boat sets sail. So you take one of the back pieces, stick it on, and this ship has set sail. This ship would be that player. Then this player is good. Here, that means switch any 2 off of a boat, so you could take like that. Now, if a boat has set sail, then you can't touch any of these. You can't switch these or move them to the front. This ship has already set sail. Now, this Viking goes to this shadow, and now this player gets first choice of the next actions, because these actions are less important, or less powerful as these actions, but next time you get to choose first. So this player might now want to move a bet to... This one has already set sail, so he gets it, he got it wrong, so it's discarded. Otherwise, he would get points. So he could move a bet or place a bet. Actually, he's going to do here because it's the same action, because there's nothing to move. So he gets to take one of his actions and bet, bet that green's going to win that one. This player bet. This player wants to go here to go first. This player wants to increase the value of fur again. This player wants to move one to the back. This player wants to set one to pick 3 and do one. This player wants to switch 2. This player wants to move one to the back of another one. This player wants to put one on, and this player wants to switch 2. Now, that's the end of the second round. The game ends after 7 boats has set sail. Like so. And then players add their goods. To get their score, players add their goods that they have won. And then add their betting points. And the player with the most amount of points wins. That's how you play Vikings on Board. Okay, got my dad here for a parent's opinion. So Dad, what do you think of Vikings on Board?
Vikings on Board is really fun. We played it with 2 players, and it was very take that. Almost too much take that for me. But we played it also with 3 and 4, and I think it's really fun with 4.
Better with 4. 3 was good too. I like 3 and 4.
Yeah, and I'm not usually a big fan of worker placement, but this one, I mean, it's not a traditional worker placement, I don't think. I mean, you have a couple of guys, and you're basically just taking turns, putting your actions out there. And if you take it, or if I take it, then you can't, right? But it gorgeous artwork. It's a very fun theme. I really like Vikings on Board.
The components are awesome. So when you first open it up, you immediately see the rules and the punch out. The rules, and then you pull it off, and then you see plastic.
The board is on
The
top.
board, and then you see when you take that out, you see the plastic thing with all of the little boat pieces in them. And then when you take that out, there's a few more in the bottom of the box. They're already punched, they're already put together, and they're the coolest.
Yeah, the little boat pieces, those are top-notch quality. They were already pre-put together, so you didn't have to punch or glue all those pieces. So they did a really good job on the components. And the little guys, the Viking guys are cool. And then the board itself
is good. I mean, who puts art on the back of the board?
That was a nice touch. I really like that.
The artwork's really nice, like I said.
Yeah, just looking, I almost want to hang the board up on the wall. It's gorgeous. Excellent job with the artwork in this one.
There is a lot of strategy in this game. Where do I want to place my guy? According to the action, or get to go first?
Yeah, because the more important actions make you go last in line, right?
And then when you do choose your action, what are you going to use it on? You switch boat pieces. Which boat pieces are you going to switch? Very, very strategic.
Yeah, what I really liked about this game is, that one time we played, I had all of my boat pieces were gone on ships that already set sail right at the beginning of the game, but I was still able to, actually I won because I manipulated the goods. And I was able to bet still, and so even though everybody's focusing on where their shields are and moving the pieces and then setting the boat sail, but there's still a lot of points to be gained with betting as well as the goods, and I thought that was really cool. So even though I felt like I was out at the beginning, I was still able to play.
It's easy for kids. I mean, there is a lot of strategy. Where do you place it? What do you do? How much take that are you gonna play with?
Yeah, I don't think this one's for grade school age, but I think middle school age and definitely high school age. This one would be a perfect one to play with the younger crowd, but it also plays very well with adults as well.
Overall, it's a really great game. Epic components, really great artwork, a lot of strategy, and it's easy for kids.
Yep, definitely check this one out. Vikings on Board by Blue Orange Games.
Definitely. Thanks for watching Brian's Got Game. Please like us on our Facebook page. Send us a tweet at Brian's Got Game. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. I'm Brian. This is my dad. See you next time.